What up, fam? I'm Ethan, aka Kid Lips, and we're here in downtown Los Angeles.
Yo, can I get in on this too?
Who are you?
Groovies.
Let's go.
Today, we're gonna talk about how to pick the best woven labels for your brand.
Awesome. Well, Groovies, why don't you tell me, why are woven labels important for building a brand?
Seriously?
Yeah.
Why aren't they important for building your brand?
Give me the goods.
The goods are, first and foremost, legitimacy. When you have that custom woven label, it shows care, it shows thought, and it shows execution went into the creation of that garment. And there's really no substitute for having a woven label on your product.
So if I'm walking down the street and I'm like, yo, check out this new clothing brand I'm rocking, it's real cool, it's actually my own, and then you show them your label, it's like, ah, it is your own, crazy.
Mind blown.
Come on through, dude. What up?
What up?
Got it.
Another important thing with woven labels is it lets you have consistency across your different designs. So let's say you have a line you're putting together, you have 3 different pieces of artwork. That woven label can stay consistent, shows your brand mark, and that's fun. Yeah, that consistency, so people know that they're getting your product. It was made by you, created by you. One other misconception I want to clear up a little bit.
Please.
Is people think like a label, who cares? Like it's just, you know, it's in the neck. Nobody even sees it. That's BS. That's total BS. You can't. The third thing is you can't underestimate the brand impact of having the label and placing those labels in highly visible areas. It's like a piece of artwork onto itself. What are your thoughts?
I feel that. I feel like the right approach to branding and labeling can really elevate the quality and the aesthetic and show not only that it's legit, but you take it seriously. It's a real brand. Psyched.
So what's up? Can we get into these samples?
We can get in these samples, but I hear that there's 2 different kinds of labels that are really recommended for them. What do we got? Tell me. Do you know?
I'm gonna go with, we have a folded label. And we have a flat label.
Grab the plateau.
So those are the 2 main types of labels, and yeah, let's get into examples and check them out.
Sweet. All right, so the first label we're gonna talk about is the flat label. It's by far the most popular. It's super versatile. You can put it on all sorts of things. Hats, t-shirts, inside, outside. I'm gonna show you a couple options. We'll start with this cool camper here. Groovies, get that zoom. You got that? So we got this cool Stoke label here. Basically, we stitch all the way around. You can see, get that detail. Really wanna just put that on there and brand this hat. Super simple, beanies, hats, whatever it is. This is a cool product to start with. So the next place to put a flat label is the inside of the neck, or the collar. Here you can see, it's a pretty traditional place to put it. A lot of folks choose to put their labels in here. One thing to consider is it's a woven label, so it's got some texture, so you might feel that on a t-shirt or something like that. You might feel it on the back of your neck. It's gonna be right on the skin. But that said, it's traditional, it's classic, it's a good place for branding. Next, we got the classic pocket tee, a great way to build your brand with a simple product. Putting your label right in the middle of the pocket, get that zoom, it really draws attention to it. It's like a decadent, regal frame that you're putting around your brand. This is a pretty significant size in terms of label. You can make it smaller, put it here, move it around. Doesn't have to be so huge, but it certainly draws the attention, right? Here's the pattern, here's the fabric, boom, boom, boom. The last flat label I want to show you is just the traditional outside, something that can really show off your brand without necessarily being as prominent as the pocket. Here you can see this is stitched all the way around on the bottom of this jersey. It's opposite the artwork on the top left breast, so it really kind of complements it. It's got good stitching on it, and it's just another way for you to kind of add branding to something where you might already have artwork or a logo on the garment, but now you got that additional little pop, something that's kind of special and not too in your face, but people will notice it's there. It's there.
We are going to be talking about the second type of woven label, and it is a folded label. I have a few examples here that I'll walk you guys through today, and let's start with this super minimalistic shirt. No artwork on it, nothing, except of course it features the woven label on the hemline. Let's try to get a zoom on that, and you guys can see this guy's not even sewn on yet. He's just pinned on, and we did that to show you guys how a woven label looks. Check this out. So it's basically a flat label that's folded in half. On the inside you have the guts, right? That's the thread part, which you can see pretty nicely there. But then both sides of the label are that nice woven material that you can feel. And these labels are awesome because you can have artwork on this side and you can have artwork on the back side. This label doesn't have artwork on the back, but you can put artwork there too. And that's amazing because this side's this part on the outside of the garment shows your branding, and then there's this awesome opportunity on the inside of the label where you can have a message, and it's something that only your customers are gonna see. Only the person who bought it, only the person who's wearing the garment is gonna really see what's on the inside because it's on the body. It sits on the body. And so yeah, they're phenomenal. The other thing outside the hemline that you guys can do is you can also put them on the sleeve here. This guy's a little bit big for a sleeve, but you can wrap them on the sleeve there, which is cool. And then you can also wrap them around the collar right here on the shirt as well. And this guy's a little bit big for that, but you can do that. And that's awesome right there. Okay, that is the folded label. And let's talk about a couple other examples here. Dude, who is freaking calling me right now? Don't they know I'm shooting a video? Hello? Really cool feeling. You guys see that texture in there? I don't know. Am I in focus? No. Am I in focus? All right, guys, here's the second type of folded label. What we have here is what we typically call a pocket flag. And here, let's get in close and so you guys can check this thing out. Basically, it is a folded label and it's sewn right into a patch or a pocket there. And so it hangs off right next to your artwork that should be on the pocket here. So side by side, another cool thing here that we just talked about with the last label is you can put artwork on both sides. So here you have the Apliiq brand going vertically there, and you have the Apliiq brand mark on that side. So that's really cool. One last thing to notice is, as Ethan mentioned, you can have multiple colors in your labels. You can see there's some white, some black, some red there. I love how the red on the label is right there with the pocket. That's a pretty cool matchup there. And so for artwork, yeah, you can have really like up to 4 or 5 colors in your woven labels. Well, that wraps it up. We just walked you guys through the examples of the different types of woven labels. At this point, you should have a pretty good idea of how you can use woven labels to build your brand.
Let's build them, guys. Let's build them. So if you like what we did here, we'd love for you to do one of those subscribe button clicks. It's around here somewhere. Hit the button.
You forgot the button.
I got the button. The button's everywhere. You know where the button is. Follow it, like it, share it, all that good stuff. Much appreciated. We got some more links in below if you want to learn more about building your brand. What else?
Questions.
Oh yeah.
Throw any questions you guys have about woven labels in the comments box below. We will do our best to get those answered.
We love questions.
Thank you.
Thanks for being
Peace
here, guys.
be with you.
Deuces.